2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Brooklyn going up against Portland. Looking at Portland, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Kenny, I'll tell you what.
What?
We've already
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Here in Portland, we have an interconference matchup with the Blazers looking to create some cheers for this home crowd. Clark, how long into a season do you wait until win-loss counts really start to matter?
I don't know if you can put a specific timeline on it, Kevin, but I think you kind of look at the season in maybe 10-day windows or 5-game windows, maybe a month window. It varies from coach to coach. For me personally, I would try to look at things in 10-day to 2-week windows and then evaluate from that standpoint.
So the net starting five. We've got Anthony. He's out there with Monroe. Smith is out there with Wiggins. And it's Walker in at the point guard. Second free throw, no good. Shot by Oden is no good. On defense, Portland.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Clock at 6. Walker with it. Oden picks him up off the screen, and that one drops for him. Walker's got the game going here with the first basket for Brooklyn.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Here's James. The pass to Oden. Shoots over Monroe. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Anthony, the pass to Wiggins. Over Hardaway. Out to Anthony. He feeds it to Wiggins. Another shot. Good. Wiggins has got his first basket of the night. And Portland has possession. The dish now to Rivers. There's a good screen. Passes it to Hardaway. Curry kicks to Oden. Shoots over Monroe. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Pulls up on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really like how he used his body, got outstanding position on the boards, and then maximized it.
Kicks it to Rivers. Feeds to LeBron. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Monroe. 9 points last game out. Anthony with the bucket.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Here's Curry. 4-point game. Rivers with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
And the Nets with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Anthony. Hardaway against Wiggins. The kick out to Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from outside.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make. Make that one.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, and I think all credit goes to that being just good offense. I mean, those are the kind of shots they want. Walker. They got them.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Smith kicks to Walker. Inside. The shot by Anthony. No. Good.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
That puts them in the lead. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. There's a screen. Shot off the pick. And good as it rolls through the hoop. Curry's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Walker dishes to Wiggins. Over Hardaway. And it's Wiggins missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
James, a screen on Smith. Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Good. Trailblazers leading by 5. Rivers passes to Curry. They set the screen. Rivers with it. Now Smith defending. Rivers kicks to LeBron. Shoots a fader, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
LeBron a screen on Walker. Oden a screen. Hardaway for 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Looking now at some numbers for J.R. Smith. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in three-point field goal percentage, 8th in scoring, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And you said it, top 5 percentage from deep. I don't think last year was an aberration. He's one of the deadliest sharpshooters in the game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
LeBron, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Anthony dishes to Smith. Screen by Monroe. And it's Monroe finishing it off. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rivers against Smith. Rivers kicks to LeBron. Shot from 12. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 6th rebound on the night. Monroe with a screen on James. Here's Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 6.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 22-point game against Sacramento. Dishes it to Oden. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony. Well, Clark, we know one thing. You are a connoisseur of scoring in the post. Which players, in your opinion, do you love to watch go to work on the block?
I tell you, DeMarcus Cousins is really good down there. He's got all of the tricks, and he's got size and great footwork. Pretty decent athleticism as well. Karl Anthony Towns, very proficient. But again, I go back to my man, Zach Randolph. I mean, he's close to the ground. He's a lefty. And Zebo just gets it done in a way that I enjoy.
Picked him clean. And now Portland on the break. Here's Muhammad. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now, here's Walker. 14 points from him the last game again.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Jennings kicks to Muhammad. Pass to James. Over Mbamute. The feed to Muhammad. 6 to shoot. Azealia screen. Shot off the screen. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Yeah, and from the start, Greg, you could tell they were ready to go. Loved how fearless they were, confident, aggressive, attack mode. They don't care where the games are played. They're ready to get it done.
Walker's shot is off. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn trailing. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Screen by Mbamute. From deep. The shot by Udo, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
And the pass to Mbamute. Goes up off the pick. And the dunk by Mbamute.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Udo with the ball, covered by Azili. The shot by Udo, no good.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Azealia screen. Mirotic is checked in for LeBron. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Portland again missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Walker in the corner. Smith sets the pick for Brand. The kick out to Walker. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Muhammad. They get it again. Brand. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Azealia screen. Here's Jennings. Outside, Webster. Got it off in time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Portland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And for Portland, guys, what jumps... Nets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, we've got Flash, also Mirotic out there, and it's Azili in at the pivot, manning the middle. Muhammad passed to Azili. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Azili's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Trailblazers. And Walker kicks to Mbamute. 13 feet away. Here's Udo, and Udo with the stuff.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Mbamute.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Mohammed. The second chance effort. Jennings can't get it to go.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
Over in the corner, Mbamute. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Brooklyn.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men and credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Clark, as an analyst, do you feel you view the game drastically different from when you were in your playing days in college and the NBA?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I really do, because I've benefited from the different coaches we've had a chance to visit with over the years, and that's added to my perspective. And you tend to look at things differently when you're playing. I was always a student of the game, but clearly I think I've become a lot more analytical as an analyst, if that makes any sense.
Yes. Takes it from 10. Brand, good. Brand's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Webster kicks to Jennings. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Webster with the screen for Mirotic. Jennings dishes to Webster. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. And it's 6 points for Flash.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Smith against Muhammad. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Kept alive. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Monroe's checked in for Brand. Anthony comes in for Mbamute. And Wiggins is subbed in for J.R. Smith.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Udo gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry kicks to Rivers. There's the dish to Oden. Over Udo. Shots good from Oden. Oden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Brooklyn trails by 4. Wiggins kicks to Walker. Screen by Monroe. In the corner, it's Udo. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Mirotic, a screen on Walker. Oden a screen. Here's Muhammad. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Walker the pass to Udo. Back to Walker. Screen by Monroe. There's the pick. And Walker kicks to Monroe. Udo with the ball. He's against Oden. Impressive fadeaway right there. Udo's got 11 points.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
Here's Muhammad, and the rejection by Udo. And they're able to recover. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And Oden sends it back. He dishes it to Rivers. Oden a screen. Rivers passes to Curry. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And Walker kicks to Monroe. Outside Anthony for 3. And it's Anthony again missing. Trailblazers leading by 5. Oden dishes to Hardaway. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Udo, the pass to Walker. They set the pick. Udo inside. Guarded by Oden. The shot by Udo, no good. Shot's good from Oden. Oden's got the lead up to 7 now for Portland.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That shot wide open. He's got 13.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to Curry. Mirotic, a screen on Walker. Curry with it. Now Monroe defending. Clock at 6. Curry kicks to Oden. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Oden's got 6 in the quarter. Brooklyn trails by 7. Anthony sets the pick for Walker. Udo, the shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight. Oden a screen. Curry dishes to Rivers. He kicks to Oden. Lays it up and banks it in. Oden's got 12 in the game.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
They set the pick. Now Monroe kicks to Wiggins. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Udo, the pass to Walker. Screen by Monroe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Anthony. Unable to get that one. Good D by Hardaway. Portland leading by 6. And stolen by Wiggins. An easy 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him. Portland's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. From deep LeBron. Out to Hardaway. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside. You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Here's Monroe. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Oden kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Portland.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
And stolen by Oden. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Oden. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Clark, thinking back to all the players you played with, was there one player who you just instantly clicked with on the floor?
Herb Williams was a teammate of mine for 2 years in college at Ohio State, then a couple of years with the Indiana Pacers in my pro career. And he's one of the smartest and best teammates that I ever played with. Had a really good understanding and feel for the game, had a terrific motor, excellent touch, really good athlete for a guy that was 6'11", and is a dear friend. So he was probably my favorite teammate. And, you know, when I went to the Pacers, he had been there the year before and really broke me into the NBA in terms of things that needed to happen off the court to help me be the best I could be. So I'm indebted to Herb for his friendship and his mentorship as I made it from college. Well, actually from high school to college and then from college to the pros.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in 3-point shooting, 6th in scoring, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And he's the best kind of 3-point specialist, the kind that doesn't need a lot of shots to light up the scoreboard. That's why he was top 3 in percentage last year. Wiggins kicks to Udo. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Udo's got 18 points.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
The drive by James, and Hardaway gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Anthony. Monroe with a screen on James. Here's Anthony. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Curry kicks to LeBron. They set the pick. Oden inside. You don't want him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter, doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Jennings against Wiggins, over Jennings, and it's Wiggins missing.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great